Hey, you folks, and welcome into a Wild Wednesday edition of Sean Paul News and Comment. I'd like to thank you all for joining me today. I'd also like to begin with a little shout out to all the new followers who have decided to subscribe to the channel. I'd like to thank you for that. I hope to get more subscribers as we move along here. Sure, you're kind of put off by the lack of content that you found here. I certainly hope to change that. I'm in the process of changing that, and we'll address a little bit about what's been going on and where we're going here in just a second. First of all, a little housekeeping. Currently, no pipe tobacco today. Drinking a cup of coffee. That's about it at the moment. So, it is what it is, and it will be what it will be. Dragging a little bit today. Hate the late night Tuesday night game, especially when it's a game that I'm interested in. And it was last night. The Tennessee Volunteers and the Florida Gators stayed up and listened to that one. Got another one tonight. Vandy and Georgia. That's also a 9 o'clock Eastern game, so that'll keep me up a little bit late on that as well. But big win for the Vols last night. Big win. Don't think it's going to be enough to get them into the NCAA tournament, but nonetheless, it was a big win. Even if they were to win out their last three, I still don't think that's enough to get them into the NCAA tournament, but it should probably get them a good seed in the NIT. So, enough about college basketball. You didn't tune in to listen to that. You can listen to that on your radio, probably. I'm sure there's probably plenty of TV that you can catch that on, but so let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. I had thought a lot about how I wanted to, or if there was a way that I could participate in the YouTube pipe presenters community, as well as give content to those of you here who follow me in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area, and use YouTube as a medium for making that happen. One of the reasons I have not gotten in here and done a recent video is that I know a couple of visually impaired friends of mine had done video, and they received some pretty nasty comments from people in the comments section of the video about how, they weren't in the video and they weren't in the shot, and, they were wasting their time, and some pretty foul language and some pretty nasty things were actually said to those people. So I kind of decided, well, I'll see if I can figure out a better way to make this happen. The first three videos that I did with the help of a sighted individuals. First two, my children, my young men. They're in their teenage years now, 15 and 13, be 14 in March. So young men helped me make those two. And they helped me set the camera up on my desk so I could make the third one so I would remain in the shot. So that camera had gotten moved inadvertently. I was moving some wires around on the desk, and that camera had gotten moved, and of course it's now out of focus of what on me or the desk or what have you. So ain't no telling what it's showing now, so we ain't even going to try to go there. So I was trying to figure out a way to do video where the video was a decent quality video. I know video is important to you sighted folks, whereas audio is important to me, but so I was trying to figure out the best way to make that happen and present a good or decent product. So I was talking to my old buddy, Brother Boontar, on Friday, and he came up with the idea of, how about you put up a still shot and talk over it? Because obviously I'm in radio, audio's my thing, so good audio is just as important to me as good video is to y'all. So he came up with the idea that I could take a still shot and import it into something like Windows Movie Maker, and then import the audio, and that picture should show there on your screen the entire time that I was actually talking over it. So I thought, that's a great idea. That I just don't see why that wouldn't work. So I got Windows Movie Maker here on the computer, and I wanted to be able to make videos from my new iPad mini, which my wife purchased for me first part of this month here. And I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to make that happen. I know there's iMovie and there's a couple of other apps that you can get that you can do virtually the same thing from an iPad. So that's kind of the route I've chosen to take. Currently today I'm going to use the Windows Movie Maker. I'm coming at you from the studio so we get the good quality audio. And in the future, I may try to get an app for the iPad and try it from the iPad. I had also thought about just simply saying, as our old buddy the Redneck Professor says, I was just going to record and do the best I could with the video and just kind of say, if you don't like that, then to hell with you. You can watch it if you want to watch it. Get the content that you can get as far as the audio is concerned, and do the best you can with the video. So that may happen in time, especially if I get comments from people down in the comment section or PMs or emails where people are just telling me, to hell with them. Just do the video the best you can and make the good audio, and we're okay with it. Because, again, I wanted to be able to participate in the YouTube Pipe Presenters community, and also wanted to give my followers here in Chattanooga content. In other words, if we've got a local, national, regional event that I need to pontificate on, I wanted to be able to do that. Wanted to be able to sit down and opine on things, or even conduct interviews via Skype or Google Hangouts, things of that nature, and put them up and present that content to those people. Anybody that wants to consume the content, I wanted to be able to present it to them. So, this is going to be an experiment. This is my first attempt at this. And one of the other things, I did not want to have to rely on sighted assistance to be able to make this happen. So I wanted to be able to do as much as I could on my own. So again, this is my first attempt at this using Windows Live Movie Maker or Windows Movie Maker, whatever the hell it's called. So I wanted to be able to make this and see if I could make it work. So what I'm asking is that I want a sighted person, one of you sighties, as we call them. I want y'all to watch this video, and I want you to tell me if the picture stays up the entire video, if it's just a good still shot and it stays up the entire shot, the entire video. Now, what I've also decided to do is I have asked my dear sweet bride, who runs a professional photography business. You can check her work out at kimkrausphotography.com, and I'll put a link down in the notes to the video. You can check out her work and schedule an appointment if you're here locally. You need some professional pictures done. She'll be glad to take care of you, but this is not an advertisement. But what I'm going to ask her to do is I'm going to ask her to take some different pictures of me and add them into my picture section so I can upload different pictures. So it's not always going to be the same picture up here. Be different pictures at different times. And what I've asked her to do is take pictures of certain situations. Like, if, in other words, if I'm smoking my Missouri Meerschaum corncob General Pipe, I've asked her to take a picture of that. So if I'm actually smoking that in the video, I can put that particular picture up there. If I'm smoking my Country Gentleman, I will put that one up there. If I'm just sitting here in my recliner, put that one up there. Just different shots so that it's not always the same picture, and it does kind of mirror what I'm doing in the video. Now, I also decided that if we are going somewhere and I want to make a video, that we'll make videos there. If we're actually out in the community, or if we're out doing something, eating, what have you, if it's something that needs to be seen, I can make a video. Either I can ask her to do it, or I can just walk up to some random somebody and say, here, take a little bit video for me. And should be able to get that up there as well. So it won't always be just the still shot and me talking. The only time I'll use that is when I'm actually just sitting here pontificating or opining on something, and really don't have, the video is just kind of an added bonus there. So in other words, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of use YouTube as a way to present kind of like a podcast. One of the things I've always liked about audio is you don't actually have to sit around and watch it. You can listen to it. So in other words, you can take this video, and if you see that it's kind of a still shot photo, put your earpods in or put your earphones on and go wash the dishes or do some laundry or work in your shop or, work out on your treadmill or something, and just listen to me here. So that's one of the reasons I've always liked audio is there's no visual to it, and you don't have to sit and watch anything. So we're going to see how this works. I expect it to work okay, but again, I want one of you sighties to watch this video here that goes up, and let me know if the picture actually stays up there, the still shot actually stays up there the entire length of the video, because I'm actually going to try this on my own with no sighted assistance and see how it works the first time, and if it needs tweaking or what have you, then we can go from there. And then I'm going to find an app for the iPad so I can actually record some of these from the iPad or the iPhone or what have you, and see how that works. And like I said, I might just decide to do just video. If it shows good video, it's good video. If it's half-ass, it's just half-ass. And that's just the way it has to be. And we'll kind of see how that goes, see what the community thinks, see what my other followers here locally think. Tell you, friends, I got a lot of things that I intend to discuss on here. Everything from gun control to government to food to who knows what we'll get into. But I do want to leave you with a little customer service issue that I had. And it's really kind of bothered me. On Saturday of this past weekend, my wife and I went to a local dealership that sells motorhomes, RVs, campers, fifth wheels, trailers, that kind of stuff. And we were looking around just kind of for something to do. And we walked through their showroom 4 times and were never approached by anyone. No one ever asked, can we help you? All of our salespeople are tied up helping other customers right now, but if you'll wait, somebody will be with you. Anything like that. That is just very unprofessional of me. I will leave that business unnamed, but if you're from around this area, you can probably pretty much figure out what business it was. But that was kind of disheartening to me. Apparently they didn't want to sell anything, even if we intended to buy something. Apparently they didn't want to sell anything real bad, because 4 times we walked through their showroom and they never approached us one time. Again, it's just very disheartening to me. I spent a lot of time in the car business when I was younger, and, it was all about making a sale and, being around the customers or trying to get customers, and it's really disheartening when you go to a business and there's no level of customer service there. I guess that's the world in which we live in today. Perhaps customer service and people have changed significantly from when I was in the car business 20 years ago, but my ideas of customer service have not changed at all. And yesterday, I called a sports website. This sports website has games that you can watch online. They also have apps that you can download for iPhones, iPads, and Google Android devices. And I had to call 4 times before I could get anyone that spoke good enough or decent enough English to understand what I was asking and be able to communicate with me in a manner that I could understand what they were saying. Again, I don't have a lot of time to waste on the phone, and that took me an hour to get that figured out with my account, MLB.com. But nonetheless, finally got it worked out. Fired up, getting ready for baseball. That's coming on soon. I'm already starting to listen to some of the spring training games. And, we'll address baseball on down the line. So, hope you all had a great day. Have a great day. I guess since this is still the middle of the day, you got a long day left to go. So, hope you all have a great day. I'll be back in here real soon. I don't intend for this to be a long absence like this last one was, trying to figure this thing out. Going to get some more pictures made, get those ready to go, and we'll see how this thing goes. Please remember that you can follow me here on YouTube. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/newsandtraffic. Also on Facebook, facebook.com/newsandtraffic. I know there's a lot of people in the YouTube Pipe Presenters community that use Skype. I'm a Skype user, and I had sent an email probably 6 or 8 weeks ago, probably more than that, to a guy who supposedly had the Pipe and Skype deal. Never heard back from him as to how to join that. So if anybody in the YouTube Pipe Presenter knows how to join that, please send me a PM or send me an email. You can do that, newsandtraffic@me.com. That's newsandtraffic@me.com. If you are a Skype user, you can add me, News and Traffic, on there. Please put in your description who you are, how I know you, or anything like that, that you're a pipe smoker or that you're a local Chattanoogan, something like that, or I will reject you if you have some kind of weird name or your description there doesn't make any sense. I will reject you, but please feel free to add me. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day.